Hey everybody, welcome to my world where no matter how old you get, you never need to grow up. And today you may notice I'm not in the studio. I'm in somebody else's studio.
My studio.
I am at Inked by Shades in Woodbridge, New Jersey. And this is the amazing tattoo artist, Veronica Gonzalez. And some of you may already, if you've been following me on Instagram, you might already realize that I am not only obsessed with Veronica, she's the only person who has ever tattooed me. And we did 4 tattoos in the span of about 18 months.
Don't worry, I'm obsessed with you too.
We're so cute! So I now have 4 tattoos. None of them are a Monster High tattoo. Bad, Melissa. Bad, bad, bad. So I have decided to finally get a Monster High tattoo, but I want to make it special and fun, and I want to include the doll community and everybody who follows me in this. And then we thought it would be cool if we let, our followers vote on certain aspects of the tattoo. So the first choice was...
It was the outfits. So are we doing, a vest with ruffles? Are we doing a corset?
And then the next one was the hair. So we were like, okay, which way do you want to do this hair? Because Draculaura looks fabulous either way. And then the last choice, which was the big one, was, is it full color or is it like the real drama dolls that are black and gray with one color, which would be pink because Draculaura. So we gave them those choices and they came up with their votes, and then Veronica put it all together into a design. The conversation about where to put it was interesting because you really wanted...
I wanted your thigh.
Yeah.
I feel like...
You wanted my thigh.
I feel like a space like that, you have... so many options.
So for this tattoo, I wanted it to be something that people would see a lot, and my thighs are not something that people see a lot. So we decided on the calf, which is there's still some meat there.
Yeah, so it is perfect balance between the size of a forearm and upper arm, so it's right in that sweet spot where we can get those details in, but maybe we could finish in one day, which is always nice.
Yes, especially for us. So without further ado, come with us. Let's go back in time. And why don't you come watch me get the most amazing Draculaura tattoo ever. Let's go. Okay, so today is the day. I am getting my black and gray with a hint of pink Draculaura inspired tattoo at Inked by Shades, and I am so excited. I'm so excited. I've got all my stuff packed up here in the car, and I cannot wait to see this stencil, because remember, this is a Draculaura inspired tattoo. I wanted something unique, something totally Veronica, something neo-traditional, and just one of those amazing women that she draws. I cannot wait to see the stencil.
Looks like Melissa's here. Oh, I'm excited.
Oh my gosh!
How are you doing?
Yeah, today is such a day. I'm so excited.
Me too. Oh my god.
Look at you with your fancy camera. We're so excited. Remember, we're doing a Draculaura inspired tattoo, neo-traditional. You guys chose ruffles, a ruffled, more traditional look for her, pigtails, black and gray with a pop of pink. So now, are you ready to reveal the stencil options to me?
So I have 2 sizes here. I'm a monster and I'll always want to blow everything up. Any tattoo, it's big, please.
Yeah.
But I have this.
Oh my gosh.
And I have this. So this one would curl around the edges a little bit more, and either one of them, I'm going to be adding bats to the background that I'm going to draw directly on the skin, so it flows up your leg.
Oh, she's so good when she does that. Okay, let me look. Let me see. Which one do I want? The bigger one or the smaller one? Smaller one, out the window. We're going with the big one. Woo! Yes! Oh, I'm so excited. Oh my god. She's gonna be so awesome! We're not even faking that.
I'm excited as well.
We're so excited. Hey, Miss Real Drama Draculaura.
Hello, can I see this stencil, please?
Yes, you may. Would you like to come see my legs? Take a gander. What do you think?
Oh, I look good. I like it. I look good.
I was pretty surprised that they didn't go full color. How about you?
I was too, but honestly, this is gonna be really fun, so I'm not mad at all.
Yeah. I really expected. I was surprised they went ruffles.
Yeah.
I was not surprised by pigtails.
I mean, pigtails are just cute.
They're cute.
You know?
They're cute. I love the princess hair though. We're gonna have to do that on somebody someday because the braid was pretty epic.
Just to maybe introduce you to some of the people who like follow my art page that don't know you yet. Who are you? How'd you get into doll YouTube?
My son asked me to start a YouTube page in 2012. Well, a YouTube channel with him. He was 8 years old at the time, and he wanted to review our dolls because we collected Monster High dolls together.
So it started with Monster High.
It started with Monster High. There was another channel that was called Wookiee Warrior 23, and it was two girls who were maybe a year and 2 years older than Caden, and we loved watching them. And they did very detailed videos, and you know, all kids want to be YouTubers. Even 12 years ago, all kids wanted to be YouTubers.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, sure, I have a webcam. And it started, and it just, we had so much fun. And then people liked us, which was completely unexpected. It was just supposed to be something fun we did together. And then it turned into a whole thing. And by the time my son retired into private life, we had 750,000 subscribers, which is mind-blowing. It was all about Monster High in the beginning, because I think Monster High to me is about just you can be completely different and be exactly who you are and be accepted and loved for exactly who you are. And that was such a great message for Gen Z. Because up until then, there was still, you know, everybody kind of still fit the Barbie mold a little bit. Yeah. And then you get these dolls that legitimately, even their bodies are shaped like monsters. They're not shaped like, they're
Prim
different.
And proper and like...
Yeah, and they're all goth, and they're funky colors, and they've got great hair, and it just warmed my goth little heart. So that's how we got started, and I still do. I still talk about dolls and love dolls. My very good friend Dr. Squish, who has been doing YouTube almost as long as I have, we're trying something new. We're two Gen X women who are totally on the spectrum. The podcast is called Fandomly Speaking, and we are unmasked and overstimulated.
Gotcha.
That's us. That's the theme. And it's all about fandom. And I'm finally inking my fandom, my body. Yes. Yeah.
The other tattoos we did, like, more so, like, personal to, you know, places in your life and your story or your family, right?
Yeah.
Would you say part of this would be, like, maybe for your son as well? Or is it, like,
definitely.
For the community? Like,
it's a little bit of both. I think before I started getting tattooed, I always used to say if I ever got a tattoo, I would just get the Monster High Skullette symbol tattooed on me somewhere because of how much it meant in the relationship between my son and I. And how much acceptance we both found, actually. I mean, he found it, but we both found it. Like, I wish these dolls had been around when I was a kid, because I always just felt different and not like everybody else and out of place and didn't belong, didn't fit in, but also didn't really want to fit in. It was like a weird feeling. So there's a lot of my relationship with my son here, but this one is for the community that have been with us for 12 years. So now we're going to be interviewing you on the podcast soon about fandom tattoos. Do you do a lot of fandom tattoos?
A decent amount. It always makes me happy when somebody gives me an idea based on a fandom that lets me kind of do a fun take on it.
Yeah.
I know it's cringe now, but I liked My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic.
There's nothing cringe about My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, girl. That show was epic.
I was a female brony, you know, when
Oh,
I was
so was
like
I.
in
We
high
went to
school.
BronyCon twice. Love that show.
So I had a lot of fun with that, and I feel like reconnecting with like that kind of part of myself that like gets into fandoms that are like more geared towards like
We need to do
whimsy.
a Derpy and Doctor Who tattoo. Now that I know that you're oh my god. See, yeah, female bronies were called Pegasisters.
I forgot about that.
Yep. Oh my
Pegasisters.
Oh, Pegasisters.
It sounds a little funny.
It does. It does. Depending on how you. Who was your favorite pony?
I mean, okay, so it's kind of a basic bitch answer, but like, look at me. I liked Rainbow Dash. like the attitude,
Yes,
you know.
yeah.
Like I considered myself a little tomboy, you know.
Yeah.
And I feel like other characters I definitely really like. I mean, Rarity, like. I would want to be best friends with Rarity. I want a bad bitch in my corner
Yeah,
who's just like strutting her stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm Rainbow Dash and I want to find my Rarity.
Yeah. And you need but everybody needs a Pinkie Pie in their lives.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pinkie Pie I love. I don't know if I could live with Pinkie Pie.
No. She's a bit much. She's a lot, but she's fun.
Did you watch Adventure Time?
Oh yes, Adventure Time.
Adventure Time. I still recommend people watch Adventure Time today if they haven't watched it.
I think it still holds up because it's so like nothing else that ever was happening before, you know?
It's amazing how it aged up with the audience. Like the way that like the first season definitely feels like it's like Cartoon Network, like meant for kids, and then we just dive into this like deep magical world.
Yes.
Like we get layers, you know. Have you ever heard of the Chronicles of Vladimir Todd?
No. Oh.
So it was like the edgiest version of like the vampire boy in high school,
but Scholastic Book Fair level is what we're talking about. Okay, I like those. I got nothing against that.
All the covers would have like a silhouette of like a swooshy hair emo kid with like a smiley face with fangs.
Fangs. Aww.
And it was one of those things where it's like, I'm Vladimir and I'm half vampire, half human, and I don't belong in any world.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, good outsider story.
If you want like something that gives you the feeling of My Immortal, but like published,
Okay, but published. My Immortal is a masterpiece,
and I should not
do not besmirch its name.
100%.
It's one of the greatest pieces of fiction ever written, and someday we will find out who wrote it.
And now it's time for time-lapse.
So we are taking our kind of meal break. It's about 5:30, and we started about 12:30, and we are doing really, really good. Veronica's having some ramen.
Just microwave something so I can like get some energy and
Keep going. We gotta keep going. We got this.
At this point, at about 6 hours into the process, we're looking at least another 3 hours. And I know you're looking at the screen right now and you're saying, it looks like she's done. Oh no, now it's time for all the little details. And this is where I start to fall apart. Nah, just kidding. I'm able to keep going because Veronica is awesome. I've had my orange juice, we've had something to eat, and I can make it through the next 3 hours. I know I can. But do you see how awesome she looks?
About 9-ish hours.
Yeah, we've been at it for a minute.
Mm-hmm. So I have not seen it yet. Really.
But we're gonna follow you over to the mirror, and you are gonna take a
Watch me
peek.
whip over to the mirror.
Just.
It's more from being just in a pose. Okay, here we go. I am about to turn around. Woo, this is a look. My husband's a lucky man. You ready? Holy that is sick.
You love it?
Oh my god, look at her! Oh, with her little tiny hat and her bats.
Love it.
Oh, and you made her little bow pink too. Oh, wow. Look at your bats go all the way down.
I did the way up and then all the way down.
I can just have like a whole bat family living on my leg. Have my dragons coming down into my bats.
So
Look
fun.
at her. Oh my god. Okay, so about 9-ish hours later.
Good amount of time. She stuck it out real tough.
It was, I have to say, the calf was a little more spicy than I expected, but I am okay. And Veronica, what do you want to tell them about getting a Monster High tattoo from Inked by Shades?
So, you can get 30% off as long as you're following Inked by Shades on Instagram, as well as me, VG Tattoo. So, this was so much fun. I really want to do more. Hit me up.
Thank you so much. I love it so much. I really do. Thank you. It's a dream come true. It really is.
I'm so happy
To
we
finally
could do
have,
this.
like, I waited all these years. I wanted a Monster High tattoo, but it had to be the right one. This was the right one. Thank you.
Oh
my god, thank you. I'm so excited.
I hope you all enjoyed watching this video as much as I have enjoyed getting this tattoo. The details on this Draculaura are amazing. She's Draculaura, but she's neo-traditional Draculaura. Look at her face, the earrings, the ruffles. Those are little bats on the ruffles. The little tiny hat, I got a tiny hat with a spider web veil. Everything about this tattoo is amazing. Thank you so much, Veronica. Thank you, and thank you everybody for watching.